Have you ever had a challenge that you kept stopping, putting off because you were scared? Well, that was Toddler Kennedy for me. It all started with a dream. But before that dream happened, I met this lady in a store where I was shopping. She told me she would like for me to create her baby. Me being a new artist, and I am still a baby in this, didn't feel capable yet to do such a thing. Then she tells me something that I knew nothing about until that moment. She had a rainbow baby. Now, a rainbow baby's definition is it's a name coined for a healthy baby born after losing a baby due to miscarriage, infant loss, stillbirth, or neonatal death. The name rainbow baby comes from the idea of a rainbow appearing in the sky after a storm or after a dark and turbulent time. Wow. To top me not being confident, she wanted me to create the baby that passed away. She told me she saw the baby in her dream. So me being who I am, thought maybe she could help me create it. And it could be a therapeutic thing for her and quite an experience for me. Well, we never spoke after that, and I didn't see her again. Then I had this dream. I don't remember anything but sitting straight up in the bed and saying out loud, inspirational Kennedy. After that, I knew I was going to create a baby. And I knew 3 features it was going to have. It was going to be a light-skinned baby with green eyes and curly brown hair. This was already a challenge for me because I've never painted a light-skinned baby. I wasn't sure if I even knew how to. I bought this toddler kit and I've never even painted a toddler. I did things that I've never done before. For example, rooting eyebrows, rooting an open-eyed baby with lashes. In plain English, I was scared. That being said, I said I would be in the middle. I will be in the middle of working on her and just stop. Have my mini tantrum and plead my case to those close to me, saying how I don't know what I'm doing. Eventually, I decided I would just continue what I started with an advisory that I am working scared. Scared to mess up, that is. After a year or so, I ran back into that lady while I was shopping, but it wasn't so much her that caught my attention. It was the kid that was running behind her that did. What happened next? I knew I was going to need witnesses. So I grabbed my phone and I called my fiance. I went outside and I asked the lady, "Is that your baby? And do you remember me, the baby maker?" And the answer to both questions was yes. I asked her to step out the car and come back in the store with me because this was the same store I met her a year prior, and the ladies that worked there was there the day we met. I asked her, do she recall the conversation we had a year ago? And she said yes, and replayed the whole conversation back to me. I then just pulled out my phone and showed her a picture of the baby that I was currently working on, which was Toddler Kennedy. Chill bumps just ran up her arms. What I failed to mention up until this point was the baby she lost was a little girl. And the kid that was running behind her looked just like Kennedy, but it was a boy. He was her rainbow baby. I asked her at the time we met how old would she had been. And she said, too, do you all remember what I said at the beginning about me purchasing a toddler kit? Well, that toddler kit was a 24-month-old. She started telling me, how the baby I was working on looked like her son and had the same features and complexion. She even said she and her son, when they were babies, they both had green eyes. Even the hair is similar. I still had my fiance on the phone, and the next thing I heard was, and you said you couldn't make a custom baby? I still look back on that day in awe, and I can't thank God enough for all that He has done for me and allowed me to experience. And I just wanted to share that experience with you on the creation of Toddler Kennedy.